Zazas Invocation. Zazas Invocation is one of the most enigmatic phrases in modern occultism, deeply tied to Aleister Crowley, 1875 to 1947, the influential English magus and founder of Thelema. The full phrase, Zazas, Zazas, Nasatanada, Zazas, appears in Crowley's magical writings, including Liber Alvel Legis. While its precise origin is debated, it's widely believed to be a phonetic construct deliberately designed by Crowley for magical purposes, rather than a literally translatable ancient language. Its purpose is to create a specific vibratory resonance that impacts consciousness. In ritual, the Zazas Invocation functions as a word of power. It's frequently used as an opener or closer for rituals, consecrating the space and marking the transition into magical work. Repeated chanting of this mantra is believed to induce trance states or altered consciousness, enabling practitioners to access spiritual realms or communicate with non-physical entities. Within the context of Thelema, Zazas is also associated with awakening the energy of Horus, Rahor Kuit, a symbol of individual will and strength. This exemplifies how in occult practices, the sound and intention behind a word can be more significant than its lexical meaning, serving as a key to unlock spiritual experiences and magical manifestation. Ensatinus. The Ensatinus, or Tassa Remelir Satan, is a foundational calling chant in demonolatry and theistic Satanism. Unlike Levian Satanism, this tradition honors and works with entities traditionally labeled demons, viewing them as archetypes, pre-Christian deities, or spiritual beings. This specific end gained widespread recognition through authors like S. Connolly in the Complete Book of Demonolatry, who claimed it was transmitted through spiritual communication. In this context, Satan isn't the evil Christian devil, but is often identified with figures like Lucifer, the Lightbringer, Prometheus, or demonized ancient deities. He symbolizes individualism, free will, enlightenment, knowledge, strength, and chthonic energies. Tassarim Lir Satan isn't a literal language. Instead, it functions as a vibratory phrase or acoustic key believed to generate a specific energetic frequency. Focused chanting attracts Satan's energy or presence for purposes such as communication, guidance, self-empowerment, and manifestation. Rituals often involve sigil visualization and meditation. This end highlights a personal and experiential approach to occultism, where traditionally dark entities are reconceptualized as sources of personal growth and empowerment. Retis Reggatas. Retis Reggatas is a core praise mantra and philosophical affirmation within LaVeyan Satanism, founded by Anton Zander LaVey in 1966 with the Church of Satan. This philosophy is explicitly atheistic and materialistic, rejecting the literal existence of Satan as a supernatural entity. Instead, Satan serves as a symbol representing key principles: individualism, reason, the pursuit of earthly pleasures, and rebellion against dogma. The Latin phrase Retis Reggatas translates to ritual of King Satan, or rule of King Satan. This phrase asserts self-sovereignty, the idea that the individual is the master of their own destiny, and establishes the principles of Satanism, such as retribution and self-gratification, as one's personal rule for living. This mantra is frequently spoken during Church of Satan ceremonies like the Black Mass, which functions as a psychological drama and a collective declaration of LaVeyan values. Its purpose is to affirm identity, foster group focus, and release psychological energy against repressive norms. It's a celebration of personal freedom and a rejection of traditional moral authority, emphasizing LaVeyan adherence to self-will and natural law over supernatural doctrine. Aios Rite. The Aios Baffomet Invocation, also known as the Aios Rite, is a calling that centers on the complex symbol of Baphomet. The widely recognized image of Baphomet, popularized by Eliphas Levi in 1855, embodies universal balance and the union of dualities: male-female, light, dark, spirit, matter. Its historical roots also trace back to accusations against the Knights Templar in the 14th century, though these are largely considered fabricated. In Thelema and modern Satanism, Baphomet has evolved into a symbol of the magical ego or integrated wisdom. The Greek phrase Aios Baphomet means holy Baphomet. This invocation is used to call upon not a literal entity, but the archetypal energies Baphomet represents: balance, wisdom, polarity, integration, and hidden knowledge. The Aios Rite is often employed in meditation to align oneself with these energies, aiding practitioners in understanding and unifying opposing aspects within themselves. The goal is to achieve an elevated state of consciousness or gnosis where worldly dualities are understood as part of a cosmic unity. This ritual is a tool for inner transformation and a deeper self-understanding, transcending simple devil worship in favor of spiritual and psychological empowerment. En Belial. The En Belial, with its chant Lirak Tasa Vefa Veil Belial, is one of the most potent calling ends in Gotia and demonolatry. Belial is a powerful king demon detailed in the Lesser Key of Solomon, renowned for his great authority and ability to bestow dignities. His attributes include independence, ambition, freedom, and expertise in political and legal matters, even reputedly granting familiar spirits. Lirak Tasa Vefa Veil Belial is a vibratory chant with no literal translation, serving instead as an acoustic key to establish a connection with Belial's energy. Its purpose is to invoke Belial's presence into a ritual space or the practitioner's consciousness for specific aid. Practitioners often seek his help with negotiations, legal issues, career advancement, or overcoming personal obstacles. Rituals typically involve visualizing his sigil and intense meditation. In modern demonolatry, Belial is viewed as an archetypal energy or spiritual teacher who can assist in personal development and the achievement of worldly goals. This reflects a pragmatic approach in occultism, leveraging an entity's power for tangible results. Invocatio Diaboli. Invocatio Diaboli is a Latin phrase meaning invocation of the devil. This term refers to any practice of calling upon the devil, Satan, or other demonic entities. The concept has strong roots in medieval and Renaissance grimoires, which contained instructions for summoning spirits for wealth, knowledge, or power. In Christian theology, it's considered a grave sin, a pact with evil, and was often an accusation in witch trials. However, in modern occultism, Invocatio Diaboli has varied interpretations. For theistic Satanism, it might entail literally invoking an entity revered as a deity of freedom or knowledge. Conversely, in atheistic Levian Satanism, it's a psychological metaphor for invoking inner strength, embracing one's shadow self, or releasing pent-up energy for self-empowerment. In the context of the left-hand path, it emphasizes individual autonomy and transgression. While popular culture often associates it with malevolent acts, in many modern practices the aim is self-exploration, personal empowerment, and the pursuit of unconventional knowledge, challenging societal norms rather than engaging in inherent evil. Echo Azarak Ritual. The Echo Azarak ritual centers around the iconic chant, Echo Echo Azarak, which is fundamental to Wicca and modern paganism, particularly within the Gardnerian and Alexandrian traditions. Though its origin is linked to Gerald Gardner's claims about the ancient witch Dorothy Clutterbuck, this mantra has become a core element of Wiccan rites. Echo Echo Azarak itself lacks a universal literal translation. Instead, it's considered a phonetic and vibratory phrase designed to awaken specific energies. Its primary function is the invocation of the god and goddess, the horned god and triple goddess, inviting divine presence into the ritual circle. The mantra is also crucial for the creation of the sacred circle, consecrating the ritual space as a place between the worlds. In group rituals, its repetition, often accompanied by dancing, helps build the cone of power, which is then released for magical purposes like healing or manifestation. It also reflects Wicca's deep connection to nature, seasonal cycles, and earthly fertility. The Echo Azarak ritual exemplifies how a simple mantra can facilitate divine connection, direct magical energy, and affirm spiritual beliefs rooted in nature. Call of the Ethers. The Call of the Ethers, specifically the first call or the first key, is a critical component of the Enochian magical system developed by John Dee and Edward Kelly in the 16th century. This intricate system is based on direct angelic revelations conveyed in the unique Enochian language, which Dee believed was the primordial language spoken by Adam. The calls are a series of 19 invocations written in Enochian. They function as keys to unlock and access 30 ethers, spiritual realms within the Enochian cosmology, each inhabited by specific angels. The first call serves as the primary gateway or universal key to the entire Enochian system. Its functions include initial alignment of the practitioner with the Enochian realm, consecration of the ritual space, and trance induction for angelic communication. Repeating the first call with intense focus, often combined with Enochian tablets and scrying, helps create the vibratory resonance that opens these spiritual gates. The Enochian system, with the first call at its core, is a complex endeavor to gain divine knowledge and activate cosmic forces through precise linguistic and ritualistic methods. Nasmodius. The Nasmodius, with its chant Asmodeus Aperi Portas, is an invocation directed at Asmodeus, a powerful king demon described in the Goetia, Lesser Key of Solomon. Asmodeus has a varied reputation linked to lust, gambling, wealth, and wrath, but also to knowledge, astronomy, liberal arts. The name Asmodeus is believed to derive from Persian meaning spirit of wrath. The Latin phrase Asmodeus Aperi Portas literally means Asmodeus open the gates. This is a direct command to open access to his domains. In modern demonolatry, Asmodeus is often viewed not as an evil entity, but as an archetypal energy or spiritual teacher. This N is used to invoke his presence for specific aid in acquiring knowledge, manifesting wealth, overcoming personal obstacles like addiction, or for self-empowerment. Rituals involve visualizing his sigil and repeating the mantra with clear intent to enter a trance and communicate. This reflects a pragmatic approach where an entity's energies are utilized for personal growth and practical goals. Zodicare Invocation. The Zodicare Invocation, with its specific chant, Zodicare Ika Zodamaranu, is a vital component of the Enochian magical system developed by John Dee and Edward Kelly. This is a key phrase found within the calls or keys of Enochian, serving as a key to unlock the ethers, spiritual planes within the Enochian cosmology inhabited by angels. The Enochian language itself is a revealed, unique language with its own distinct linguistic structure. While there's no single literal translation, a Zodicare is often interpreted as move and kumpat or proceed, Eka as it is or is there, and Zodamaranu as unto me or for me. Thus, the phrase Zodicare Eka Zodamaranu is interpreted as a summons for the presence or movement of angelic entities or relevant energies from the ether being called come forth unto me means or move for me it is. In Enochian rituals, this mantra is crucial for preparing both the ritual space and the practitioner's consciousness for angelic communication. It acts as a vibratory gate opener, creating the precise resonance that allows the practitioner to enter the trance state necessary for receiving visions or communications. It's part of a highly complex system aimed at gaining divine knowledge and activating cosmic powers through precise ritualistic and linguistic methods.